I've definitely been laughed at, mocked. People are like, that's a scam.
Generally, ranchers are one of the more skeptical groups.
You start actually questioning yourself, is this really legitimate?
I was cautiously pessimistic about it at first.
But then you start reading and you start educating yourself with trusted sources.
With crypto, you can have instantaneous transactions. You can transact 24 hours a day.
It gives me so much more autonomy over my own finances.
Less fees, more transparency.
It's sustainable, it is equitable, and it's fast.
You can interact directly on the blockchain, exchange items of value much more easily.
It offers you access 24 hours a day.
It's my money, I have access to it, and I can do whatever I want with it. Whether that's invest, pay somebody, or just use it as retirement.
And this technology really can be used for good.
NCA, National Crypto Association, says crypto is going mainstream. How? Crypto is empowering everyday people in business today. That's really interesting. Actually, if I go back one, is crypto is going mainstream. National Crypto Association. My. Has the scenarios changed since I got in crypto in 2016? What about this one?
I am here with at FII with Sandy Kaul. Sandy led a panel this morning, and you had three great panelists. Tell us about that. We had Jeremy Allaire, the CEO of Circle, which does the USDC stablecoin.
USDC, ZBCN.
We had Brad Garlinghouse,
XRP, baby.
the CEO of Ripple, who is one of the largest payment processors and has the XRP blockchain and the Ripple stablecoin. And we had Sarah Fryer, who is the CFO of OpenAI. Why does a TradFi firm like Franklin Templeton care about this stuff? We really are at the forefront of what we're able to provide. One of the reasons that they want to work with us is because we have created the only money market fund that is right now being offered natively on chain. Because of that, offer completely new kinds of functionality. We can settle our transactions instantly, any second of the day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. No one can do that except Franklin Templeton.
No one can do that except for Franklin Templeton, the only asset manager on chain.
Is that different from other money market funds? Because we have built this infrastructure that we have rolled out across 9 different blockchains.
9 different blockchains. USDC, which connects to Zebec, also Stellar, which connects to XLM, and also they just backed XRP.
And we are able, therefore, to settle these trades on our own. We are the own transfer agent. We issue them, we tokenize it, we settle it, we pay out the yield in incremental new token issuance. We really are doing things that are changing the course of the industry.
Changing the game.
That's awesome. Now I understand why it was standing room only at the breakfast.
Bam, standing room only at Franklin Templeton.
Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Jenny.
I love that. Franklin Templeton, which we know we've been following for quite some time. Franklin Templeton Digital Asset Team. Wow, that's impressive. Franklin Templeton CEO Jenny Johnson, FTI Global Head of Innovation Sandy Kaul, discussed the Benji Technology platform and unique capability and utility enabled by recording all transactions natively on chain. I love that. I love that. White House Crypto SAR and Pomp.
What are your views on Bitcoin and how do you think of that asset given kind of the macro backdrop?
Well, the thing that's interesting about Bitcoin, I've been interested in Bitcoin since I think I first bought it in 2012, maybe.
Okay.
And we invested in a number of, we're not a crypto investor, but we did express a thesis back in 2017, 2018, that we thought that crypto would graduate from being an institutional asset class from being really more of a consumer retail phenomenon. And so we ended up investing in institutional custody through a company called BitGo. And we also invested in
BitGo, that's kind of interesting. BitGo is kind of tied to the Winklevoss twins, Charlie Shroom, some OGs right there.
We're the seed investor of Multicoin Capital, which was a crypto-focused hedge fund. We basically believe that, that as crypto matured into an asset class, you would need specialized fund managers, of which we were not really. I'm a SaaS investor. But I'm like, but let's invest in these guys because they're focused on the problem. So we expressed a number of these views, and it generally has worked out very well for us. But But in any event, so I've been interested in Bitcoin for a while, and I think the transformational part of Bitcoin is this idea that we could have non-fiat money, right? We just, as we're talking about with the Fed, there is a huge risk of currency debasement when the government is in control, and particularly when you have the world's reserve currency. There's just such an enormous temptation to print money to finance your budget.
Cash is trash and gold is old.
And to rack up loans that become unpayable. We're at what, like 130% of GDP now we owe.
It seems like somewhat elites are on the same page, creating a fear scenario by inflation, now saying, hey, crypto does fight inflation. That is interesting. You know what is also interesting? When I started making crypto content in 2016, you would never ever see anything about cryptocurrency on mainstream media, especially Fox.
Trillions of dollars in assets under management, and registered reps all over the country, financial advisors, can now put people in Bitcoin. We knew it was going to make it go up. We knew the Trump administration was basically friendly to crypto. This was such an inevitable move. That's why it's gone higher now.
That's insane right there. That's showing all crypto companies, the stocks going through the roof. iShares Bitcoin Trust up 10%. Fidelity Bitcoin Fund up 15%. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust up 13%. And they're advertising this on Fox Business.
That's why it's gone higher now. That's probably why it's going to continue to go higher, because Bank of America, for example, the biggest bank, has not yet made that decision, and they are bound to.
Exactly. We're just getting started. This is kind of interesting. Swell Community Night. Everybody may know that Swell was in New York. What's interesting is they had an event after Swell called XRP Community Night. And I was actually invited to that. And it's breaking my heart that I did not go. I did not realize Dave Schwartz was going to be there.
Right. Well, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for coming. I know a lot of you live in New York, so I'm used to the trip. And this is officially XRP Community Night.
Oh my God, I missed XRP Community Night. Only if I knew Dave would have been there, I would have been there.
They always feel like my party. You guys.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't realize this somewhat community night is more or less for the community. It's more or less for the community, and it says it feels like Dave's party.
These are my people. I just want to say thank you to everybody. I'm just completely overwhelmed after Swell. It's just been amazing. So how many of you know what huge landmark XRP hit today? Probably about
100 million ledgers. XRP hits major milestone, 100 million ledgers.
I hear someone up here. The 100 million ledger closed. 100.
It's kind of ironic how Dave even resembles Bearable Guy. Swell Community Night. Jack the Rippler. Who else says that? Okay, that's Corey Vibes right there. Jack the Rippler. Breaking, the CEO of NASDAQ at Ripple Swell discussed the use case of XRP Ledger. What?
We want to do it the right way. Our U.S. markets are incredibly resilient, extremely scaled, extremely inexpensive for investors. Let's keep that. Let's keep all those great things. And then let's put the technology in where we can actually reduce friction.
Bam. That's kind of interesting. Also, Monica Long there, Ripple president now. I remember Monica Long back in the day. Started out on the marketing team. So congrats, Monica Long. Zebec Network, the official Zebec Uphold NHL jersey is here. Custom designed for our community. We started reaching out to select community members to send their jersey. And more giveaways coming to the Zebec Uphold campaign continue through Q4. Catch our first game. Hey, send Bullzilla to the game. I'll live stream it. Let's do that. Bullzilla is ready to go. The official custom Uphold jersey. Actually, I think I already tweeted this. But let's just retweet it again just in case. You never know. CKJ wants to go to the game and wear the jersey. Shout out to Zebec. Send CKJ to the game. Send. I'm going to say send CKJ to the game. He will go live. Then you got to put what? ZBCN, the future. The future of payroll and payments. The future of payroll and payments. Shout out to all the Zebekians. Thank you for watching this video. Smash that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. It means the world. Michael Saylor just said live on TV that Bitcoin will go up 30% a year for the next 20 years.
2025 year end, where does it end up? Because I've heard everything from 100 to 200,000.
Yeah, well, the consensus of all the equity analysts, and there's like a dozen of them that cover our stock, is north of 150, 150,000. Our corporate guidance is targeted at $150,000 by the end of the year.
Right. Okay. And sort of looking further out, have you got a sort of a 2030 target?
I don't have a specific target, but in the 4 to 8 year time frame, I think Bitcoin goes to $1 million a coin.
$1 million a coin. Michael Saylor.
My 21 year expectation is Bitcoin appreciates about 29% a year for 21 years, and that leaves it at $21 million.
A coin. Good God, $21 million a coin. I highly recommend get your Bitcoin. I remember I told the world to get a Bitcoin at $3,500. And 2019, it seems like yesterday. Seems like yesterday. Remember the bear.
The 5th of November.
5th of November. Oh, remember the 5th of November. Thank you for reminding me, actually, because what the market was on fire yesterday.
Remember the 5th of November.
Remember the 5th of November. Creative control. This clip literally made yesterday. Crypto is here to stay. If you own any utility tech, don't sell it based on price fluctuations. You own the future.
Those are big numbers. Now, take that out 2 or 3 years to embrace a vital industry here in Miami. I've also signed historic executive orders to end the federal government's war on crypto. Crypto is under siege. It's not under siege anymore.
Tell him, Trump.
Because it's a big industry.
Yeah.
It's a big industry, and I have a lot of people that are great people, great business people. They're in other businesses, but they're in crypto too. And it takes a lot of the pressure off the dollar. It does a lot of good things, but we're into it. Biden was vicious on crypto. They were going after these crypto guys. It was terrible.
Yeah, I agree.
They were under indictment.
I agree.
But I got indicted too. I made a phone call. Congratulations on your victory. He made a phone call. Let's indict him. These people are the worst.
Trump is, oh my goodness. Tell him, Trump.
Then they say, he's gone after Comey. They indicted me. They impeached me. They did everything. It's unbelievable. Who the hell else could have taken that? Do you guys know anybody else that could have taken it? I don't think so. A lot of people say, you're the only one could have taken that. I don't know if that's true, but there aren't too many. We're making the United States the Bitcoin superpower, the crypto capital of the world, and the undisputed leader in... We're making the United States the Bitcoin superpower, the crypto capital of the world, and the undisputed leader in artificial intelligence. We're leading China by a lot.
Good God, Trump says we're going to be the crypto capital of the world. I told the world, get your crypto bags together in 2016.
There's been some discussion about converting some of the U.S. government's gold holdings into Bitcoin. Have you seen any traction on that?
I have not. I think the administration is looking at ideas other than using our gold certificates, marking them to market, and then converting them to Bitcoin. There are other ways to have a strategic Bitcoin reserve other than converting our gold certificates. And so Secretary Bessent, Treasury Secretary, is looking at those matters, as well as the folks at the White House. I'm glad they're embracing the notion of a Bitcoin strategic reserve. It's an asset that will grow over time and help offset the burgeoning growth in our national debt.
Good God, it seems like all elected officials are all on the same page. Are they reading from the same script now? Hey, let's use this crypto to fight inflation, finally. The future president has this to say.
He did these things. The reason we got into crypto, and we're all in on crypto, and we're doing American Bitcoin, and we're all in on crypto, and we're doing American Bitcoin, and we have World Liberty Finance and USD1 was because there was a time, and probably I'd been on this show, where I could call any single banker in New York City. They'd pick up the phone. I'd be able to get a loan for whatever real estate project I was doing across the street. Then we got into politics, and all of a sudden, they wouldn't take your call. Right. You couldn't get financing. We were debanked. And what I realized, and my brother realized, because we were the recipients of every subpoena imaginable, was that, you know what, we were actually just the top of this sort of pyramid scheme that we didn't realize we were a part of, that the financial system was totally undemocratized.
Bam. I'm sensing some Trump tendencies right there, calling them out. Get them, Trump.
Because we had a certain balance sheet and whatever, we could kind of do whatever we wanted. The regular guy was messed up. Now we were all of a sudden in the shoes of the regular guy that wouldn't be able to take advantage of the markets. And we said, what's the solution for that? The answer is crypto. You know,
Thank you, Trump. Can you tell them that one more time? What is the answer to that?
Markets. And we said, what's the solution for that? The answer is crypto. You know, these decentralized platforms where you're not beholden to this, where you create efficiencies. As a guy that did real estate, you know, why am I paying points in and out for title insurance that could be done on the blockchain? So we got into crypto not because it was like, hey, this is the next cool thing. We got into it out of necessity. We got into it because we understood just how quickly we could be turned off, even as an incredible developer from New York City. I mean, I don't think anyone would argue that we didn't change the skyline of New York City, but that disappeared in an instant. I mean, we're getting sued by the New York State AG, $500 million fees for paying back loans on time with interest. These aren't, you know, fair markets. There's nothing egalitarian about any of that. So we actually, as innovators, as people who understand these things, we went all in on a concept that makes total sense because we'd actually been the recipient of how quickly that can be shut off.
We went all in on a concept. He's talking about digital currency. Brad Growinghouse.
I'm excited to share with you guys that our 10th swell is going to be a little bit different. As you guys know, the swell has tended to cater towards the institutional audience. We've had separate events like Apex that is catered to developers. But we are excited to expand swell to include not just financial institutions and payment providers or asset managers, but bring in the developers, bring in the investors, bring in the researchers, bring in the academics.
Bring in CKJ.
And the broader XRP community.
Bam, there we go. Swell 2026. They say they're inviting everybody. It's going to be a big party.
Who we've hosted at other events. This is going to be one single beacon event. Will be hosted by Ripple next year, back here in New York City.
Yeah.
And we look forward to welcoming you all there next fall.
I look forward to this one. It's been a long time coming, sir. It's been a long time coming, and a change is going to come. Ripples and Wells, BG123, the bear laughs.
What's up, everybody? This is Ripples in Wales back for another video. I hope you're all doing well, having a great day wherever you are in the world and whatever you're doing. Friday, the 31st of October.
Make sure you check out Ripples and Wells. He's an OG, covers all the Bearable Guy information. This is really cool. Stand-up dude, makes amazing content. Ripples and Wells is the man, that's for sure. I like helping my brother out. Ripple, P-L-E, Ripples in Wales, right there. I don't gotta say follow. Follow. Ripples and Wells. Alright, send that out. Ripples and Wells is a legend for sure. Everybody knows I issued the 10 Solana challenge. We're going to speed this video up. I didn't realize I put together so many damn clips. And it looks like we got so much more. But I think this video may have definitely went past the time I wanted it to. Let's end it with this.
Understood this philosophy. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job.
Bam. Work harder on yourself than you do your job. Because guess what? At your job, you can make a living. But if you work on yourself, you can make a fortune. We will be dropping daily content every day, guys. Let me know what you think about the quick videos in the comments below. Do not forget to show some love. Comment, like, subscribe. Comment, like, subscribe. Much love. Oh, this will be the video for the morning live stream.